Hello, I'm Arm, and today I'm bringing the Harem Anime Immoral Guild Episode 2. If you are new here, you can find the link to the first episode recap at the top of the comments section. In this episode, our single protagonist Mudun will usher more beautiful partners to join. In a world full of horny monsters, Mudun has to prevent his companions from getting hurt while protecting the world. He is like a super daddy on his team. At the beginning of this episode, Mudun encounters a big problem, as another guild senior decides to give up the job with a monthly salary of 3,000 to inherit an apple orchard worth 30 million. Mudun is on the verge of a breakdown. He can't just leave to pick up girls in college at ease when the guild is in shortage of staff. Inon can see Mudun's desire to fall in love, so she hurriedly announces the good news that there will be 2 more young girls joining Mudun's team. But Mudun never thinks of dating these newcomers in his team. Instead, he has been calculating how much combat benefits will the warrior and the black magician bring to the team. However, Mudun's fantasy soon gets shattered. The black magician, Dana, is a very decadent girl who has been muttering about not wanting to work. She tries to join Mudun's team to get some bonus by doing nothing, for which Mudun feels like beating her up. Before the warrior joins, Mudun wants to test Dana's strength, thus taking her and Kyan out hunting monsters. Dana likes Kyan because Kyan doing everything for her allows her to be lazy. When Kyan senses a monster through her excellent hearing as an orc, she rushes to the forefront alone. Kyan, the reckless girl, encounters the monster head-on and gets captured by the perverted monster once again. Mudun urges Dana to attack, but only to find this black magician falling on the ground with just a few steps forward. The geek and indolent girl has very poor physical strength, deliberately reminding Mudun that the orc girl will lose her innocence if he stands still. Mudun can only save Kyan first, repeatedly warning Kyan to leave her bravado behind. Dana feels the romantic atmosphere between the two, and starts to watch them like an audience of a variety show, ignoring the fact that she's also in the show. But under Mudun's accusation, Dana finally feels some guilt and decides to help eliminate the monsters. The monsters they encounter are in the form of cute rabbits, to which Kyan gets attracted and lets down her guard. The monsters immediately launch continuous attacks on Kyan. Dana can't bear to attack the cute monsters at first because they remind her of the rabbits she raised in elementary school. But once she is punched in the face, she gets so furious that she determines to cook over 8 cuisines with these monsters. Dana continuously summons lightning attacks, which are all dodged by the monsters because of her slowness and poor ability in predicting the monster's movement. Mudun tells her he won't help because he wants to train a qualified successor as soon as possible so that he can leave and complete his sacred mission in college. Therefore, Dana can only cooperate with Kyan, but only to find she is no match for the monsters and is almost snatched home by the monster as a wife. At this time, some monsters target Dana, and under their siege, Dana also loses her power to resist like Kyan. When Mudun is about to give a hand, Dana casts AoE, a wide-range attack, with countless lightning falling from the sky. She's confident that no monsters can dodge it. However, instead of eliminating monsters, Dana's attack splits her and Kyan's clothes. Coincidentally, Ange happens to come to the guild after class, and she thinks it was Mudun who made forced entry to the girls out of his desire. When they are arguing, the warrior, Nokins, comes to register. She has been Dana's best friend since childhood, but unlike tiny Dana, Nokins is tall and mature. Hearing Dana's praise for Nokins, Mudun expects her to be a powerful fighter who can take over his occupation. He also gets to know that Nokins' father turns out to be a very famous equipment manufacturer. But Nokins is unlike an arrogant noble, telling everyone to just treat her as a common girl. Mudun sees a team of servants coming to see Nokins off, realizing how powerful her family is. The servants sincerely ask Mudun to take good care of Nokins, and they reveal that there is a taboo about Nokins, about which he can ask Dana. However, Dana doesn't join the mission because of her laziness. He can only leave the questions about Nokins to next time. Mudun intends to take the charge in the battle to spare time for Nokins to get used to the team, but Kyan shows initiative to lead the team. Though agreeing with her, Mudun doesn't want Kyan to be taken advantage of by the monsters again, so he deliberately creates accidents to kill the monsters, leaving Kyan with no chance to engage in the battle. Kyan is upset about it because she doesn't want to be the weak who always needs protection. But before they can draw a conclusion, a boar monster rushes out. Nokins immediately knocks it down with a heavy punch, which arouses Kyan's adoration for Nokins. Kyan soon fulfills her role as she senses in advance that a large number of boars are rushing over. Mudun takes his companions to run downhill, revealing to Nokins that boar monsters are easy to fall when running downhill because of their longer hind legs. But before he can finish his words, Kyan has already fallen and rolled down. As she still tries to cheer up to fight, she gets beaten up by the monsters the next second. It is Nokin's first battle and she has never seen how perverted those monsters are. She gets shy and angry, deciding to cast the legendary Berserk skill to strengthen her power temporarily at a cost of losing her sanity. As Nokin gets enveloped in a blind light, a hurricane blows her side, and she completes her transformation. Mudun and Kyan get shocked to see Nokin being like a drunk child instead of a furious warrior. The good thing is her combat power does get strengthened, allowing her to blow the 400 kilos boars away one by one. Therefore, Mudun's team completes the mission of hunting monsters again. But this is not the end. Nokin's berserk state has not been lifted. She takes off the breastplate to show a very charming figure, hugging Mudun and crying for his praise like a child. Luckily, Kyan wakes up Nokin's sanity, otherwise Mudun will be smothered dead. After this battle, Mudun knows what the taboo of Nokin's is. He can never reveal what she does in her berserk state. Mudun is very desperate, because these companions with obvious flaws will surely be captured by the perverted monster to carry babies if he let them fight alone. Therefore, he can only put off his plan of dating girls in college indefinitely. Otherwise, the hybrids of humans and monsters will be born. That brings the end of episode 2. There is a new setting here that the monsters are only interested in women while men will be killed directly. What I want to say is those monsters are going too far, and I would like to join Mudun's team to crusade against the lustful monsters to pacify the world. Of course, it will be better if I can have some romantic affairs with my companions. If you want to join too, leave a comment below to sign up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Only my subscribers are allowed to join. Haha, well, I'll see you in my next video.